Hello aspirants, I am Karthikeyan from Inkar IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the 21st January current affairs, the topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic uh, comes under our GS3 disaster and disaster management. The topic why in the news. The satellite projects aim to head off future wildfires as Los Angeles firefighters battle remaining hotspot more than a week into deadly blazes. Scientists as Los Angeles firefighters battle remaining hotspot more than a week into a deadly blazes. The scientists and engineers hope growing availability of satellite data will help in the future. The engineers hope a range of satellite-based initiatives are currently being developed to help to protect the and also predict the manage the wildfires. The before cause of any significant damage, we need to protect the wildfires. This is the main aim. The wildfire mainly conclude by the detection and monitoring. There is a satellite equipped with the infrared sensor and high resolution cameras that can detect heat signature from the wildfires even in remote areas. So the satellite can provide the real-time data allowing for quicker response from the emergency services. And also we need to predictive modeling. The satellite can either vast amounts of data on weather condition, vegetation, topography, and also can be create a models predicting the behavior. So this can help the emergency team to anticipate where fires are likely to spread, the plan their responses accordingly. And also there is a assessment. There is a tracking smoke and air quality. That is, a satellite can track the movement of smoke and particulate in the atmosphere, which offering the valuable information of air quality and also give the potential health impacts of the communities, and which will be give the details of the wildfires. And also there's a assessment and post fire damage. That is, after a fire the satellite can assess the extent of the damage to the ecosystem infrastructure, and also which can critical for recovery of the rebuilding effects. And also there's a mapping of fire prone areas by using satellite imagery. There is a monitor to vegetation health and dryness. Scientists can identify areas of high risk of wildfires, and also they can give the data to inform that land management practices in a prevention efforts. So these are the main important criteria about the satellite program or broader climate resilience strategy, as wildfires is becoming a more frequent and severe due to the climate change. The collaborative effort to across the countries agencies are key improving the reach and effectiveness of these technologies. So first of all, there is a many types of forest fire. First of all, there are three types of forest fires. That is a ground fire. Ground fire is ground fires can be deep accumulation of humus, peat, and other dead vegetation, and they have dried enough to ignite. They spread slowly and generate the little smoke. And the second thing is surface fire. That fires burning the surface fuel such as litter, that drowned woody debris, and also the low level living plants. This can grow intensity, scorch, or even consume the forest canopy. That is, the third thing is a crown fire. That crown fire destroy the forest canopy fuels, which include the live dead foliage of branches, and also there is a tree lichens and tall shrubs that are located well above the surface fuels. These are the three main types of fires. And also there is a major forest prone area. First of all, the in India, every year significant areas of the forest are impacted by the fires, different intensity or extent. There is a 57.40 of forest of India are exposed on the occasion of fires. First of all, we have the northwestern Himalayas. That is a forest fires in northwestern Himalayas is due to the accumulation of thick flammable litters. And also there is a Uttarakhand that's situated on the southern slope of Himalayas. This is also highly susceptible, and 45% of the forested state. And also the central India, that extensively forest tracts determined by the deciduous and also moist deciduous teak. And in northeast we have a majority of forest in northeastern India. That is a rugged terrain, inaccessibility, and thinly stretched resources. So these are the main areas. And also Western Ghats is one of the important area, that longer wet season, that higher moisture regime, which can be deteriorate the forest fire. There is a many causes. So causes can be fuel the fire. First of all, there is a natural causes, that is a fuel. Yeah, fuel composition, including moisture level, chemical makeup, and also intensity determines the degree of flammability. And also there is a chemical makeup of fuels, that fuels will influence the combustion of the plants, shrubs, trees. And also there is a moisture content, that live trees usually contain a great deal of moisture, while deal logs contain a very little. So the moisture content is distributed of fuel define how the quickly fire can spread and how intense or hot fire may become. And also there is a wind velocity is also one of the reason, that oxygen supply, it will fuel the oxygen supply, the friction of the bamboo solving the wind velocity, the rolling stones causes the spark and ignite extreme flammable. And also lightning effects, the many forest fires can happen due to the natural cause of lightning. And also volcanic lava, the eruptions of burning lava also ignite the forest fire. So these are the natural causes. And man-made, we have the careless mistake, that human caused free fires result from unattended campfires, debris burning, and also equipment use of the malfunction and negligence. These are the main carelessness. And also there is a cigarette usages in the forest area is also one of the causes. And also there is a climate change, that human induced climate change increase the hot and dry climate in the forest, which will be easily burn longer, and also it will be spread easily. And other causes may be the practice of shifting cultivation, the villages fire the far cultivated areas, which will give the fuel of forest. And also it will be definitely affect the wildlife also. The fire intentionally by people, but around the forest for cooking and warmth are also causes the forest fire. So these are the man-made causes. So there is a many impacts on the forest fire. First of all, positive impact, that is a cleaning the forest fire. Fire removes the surface litter, debris covering, and also it will be um, converting into nutrient. And also the ground fires also remove the foliage of and leaves and allowing sunlight to reach the ground, which result the new plants growth. And also there's a less competition of the nutrient, sunlight, water, and space, allowing the fire dependent spaces to thrive. And also there's a nutrient cycle in the forest fire definitely will cause the soils that can help the new plants to grow and improve the vegetation condition and bring a new growth. And also there is a plant germination, that is some seeds are germinate when production of combustion or present like ash and smoke. So some plants like large poles and jack pines are need a combination of sunlight and extreme heat to germinate. And also some animals depends on the fire, especially the common blue butterfly caterpillar is a wild lupin that requires the fire to maintain an ecosystem balance. So these are the positive impacts. There were many negative impacts. First of all, that it will reduce the forest cover. That is the main concern, that vegetation cover, whether it occurs a forest like a savanna, that it burns most of the vegetation. The damage of the forest produce protective power. And also it repeated fires degenerate the valuable evergreen forest. And also it will be erode all the important plants. And also the fire hardly uh, reduce the species divergence. And also there is a many causes of floods. And all, the fire destroys the ground cover and underground under growth, causing a devastating flood in the forest region. And also there is a loss of livelihood. Many livelihood forest fires prove to detrimental and tribal people and rural people who are directly dependent upon the collecting non-timber forest product from the forest. So they are affecting by this kind of forest fire. And also there is a soil erosion is a one of the main causes. And also there is a forest fires leave the soil bad to action and natural elements that wind. And also the result in the soil erosion, there is a loss of wildlife and bats. Many forest fire causes loss of habitat of the wild fauna, making them susceptible and also death due to the poaching, adverse weather condition. And also wildlife species protected under the dense canopy of forest, they can made easily vulnerable to the poaching people. And also there is a soil erosion, that is a forest fire can leave the soil bare to the action of natural elements, sun, wind and rain result in the soil erosion. And also there is a air pollution effect, that is a wildfires typically release a smoke, various gases, so that definitely affect the air air composition and it will pollute the air. And also there is a climate change is also one of the reason to the loss of forest and fire which aggravate the global warming system. There is a many measures taken by the government. First of all, the education and environmental improvement. First of all, the people, we need to educate them, and the community involvement education is important. And also we need to remove the surface litter often to catch fire. This can be removed periodically involving the government as well as local population. And also we need to establish the watchtowers to can it can detect and monitor the fire in the remote areas, taking steps on speedy monitoring. And also there is a establishment of the watchtower is one of the thing. And also we need to provide the awareness to the people. We need to provide the awareness of the medic people. And also we need to use the advanced equipments to uh, monitor the fires. And also we need to adopt the fire extinguishers equipments to suppress the forest fire. And also we need more value equipped personnel trainings. We need to provide establishment for special forces for fire controlling rooms. And also we need to use advanced technology. We need to get the technology from the all over world, and we need to uh, hand together to fight for the forest fire. The use of technology is very much important. And also there is a government taken many steps to tackle the forest fire. First of all, there is a forest protection division. The dig, the forest is responsible for the forest management at central level. And also there is a national plan on forest fire. And this plan comprises taking action by informing, enabling and empowering the forest fringe. And also uh, prevent the manager scheme. And also we need to forest fire prevention management scheme is centrally sponsored scheme. The scheme involves establishment and maintenance of the construction, water storage structure and purchase of the modern fighting material. And also forest fire alert, the FSI, the Dehradun disseminates the forest fire alert by using the moderate resolution imaging spectroradiometer. And also there is a disaster management plan. That plan will be identify action and roles required to plan and respond to any catastrophic event caused by the forest. And the FSI Van Agri Geo Portal, the Forest Protection Division, by using the FSI Van Agri Geo Portal, monitor the large forest. And also there is a training of NDORF, that is a National Disaster Response Force functionaries, has been undertaken to provide knowledge and prevention, control and response action will be trained. And handling the forest fire is trained frequently, periodically. And also we have the Gandhinagar implementation roadmap. That information will provide and launch the G20 summit and are centered around the restoration landscape of forest fire impacted areas and mining affected areas to reinforce G20 Global Land Initiative implementation. So these are the government initiative taken for the forest fire. This is a very important question for our mains. So recent forest fire occurs in this year. So definitely it may ask in our main topic. So please note on it. Thank you so much.